Hey, Ron.
Hey, Jim, welcome to Climer School of Real Estate.
Thank you for having me, Ron.
We are so glad to have you. Have a seat. Have a seat. I just wanted to ask you a little bit, and of course, we're especially excited to have you here because, well, you're our only business broker. And I just wanted to ask you a few questions now about recruiting and people contacting you. In fact, the first thing I wanted to ask you is, should anybody be reluctant or afraid to give you a call? Are you looking for good people or what?
We're absolutely looking for good people. Ron, first I want to say thank you for having me here today. I love your school. I've taken a couple classes, through your school. You're a great instructor. And, everybody that asks me where they should go get the real estate license, I always say Climer School of Real Estate and call Ron.
Appreciate that.
Anybody that's interested in talking to me about becoming a business broker, I'd love for you to give me a call. My number is 407-329-3273, and you can check out our website at bossgi.com. But we're looking for good people all the time.
Well, now let me ask you this. Is today a good time to start in real estate?
I think today's a fantastic time to start in real estate. Obviously, the market's not like it was 3 or 4 years ago. But I know in business brokerage, we're only down about 4 or 5% of the business brokers that we had a couple years ago. But the brokers that are out there are not working full time like they used to. So there's still a lot of people that want to sell businesses, people that want to buy businesses, and there's not as many people out there actively providing their services to those people.
Wow.
So it's a great time, and the financing has been easing up lately for the SBA lending, and a lot of people that had put off selling businesses or buying businesses in 08, 09, and 2010 are now stepping forward and they want to make those moves.
I guess SBA, that's a little jargon word that if I knew anything about business brokers, I would know what it meant, but I'll leave that for you to explain to the people when they call you. But let me ask you this. What are the characteristics that would make a successful business broker? Or
if somebody's got a great personality and they've got a background in either owning businesses or sales experience or accounting, if they have a background that could adapt business brokerage, I could train them to be a good business broker. What I'm looking for is people that have that business experience, preferably small business experience, and they have the personality. I can train somebody how to actually do the field of business brokerage.
Well, that brings me to my next question. Do you have like a formal training program, or how does that work?
Absolutely. We have a very intensive training program. It's a 1-week, very intensive business brokerage training program. And then the agents are required to take additional 2 days of training with Business Brokers of Florida, which is the organization that we belong to and that most business brokers belong to. And besides that 1 week with me, I act as a mentor. We'll be talking 2 or 3 times a day, every day, through your first couple deals. So I'll help the agents through those first couple deals. After that, we'll be talking 3 or 4 times a week, and to make sure that they know what they're doing and kind of guide them through the process. After they get done with 5 or 6 deals, they will feel very confident and comfortable with what they're doing. But I'll always be there to support them. After 15, 20 deals, they'll think they know everything. After 30, you realize you'll never know everything.
So there's a time frame there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, now, by the way, speaking of organizations, are y'all members of the Association of Realtors?
No, we are not.
So that's some money that somebody wouldn't have to invest in.
Right. I don't belong to the Realtor Association. I think it's $800 or $900 a year to belong to that organization. It's a fantastic organization if you're a residential real estate agent. But as far as business brokers, there's no need for us to belong to that organization. We do not work with residential real estate agents. We work mainly with business brokers and buyers and sellers directly. So, there's no need to belong to that organization. The organization we belong to is Business Brokers of Florida, and those dues are about $75 a year. So there's a big difference there in the cost of the dues.
Well, you mentioned that I assume that if some residential salesman wanted to send you a referral, that'd be a good thing.
Oh, absolutely. We definitely pay referral fees to residential real estate agents, and we don't sell houses ourselves, so we're not a competition to residential real estate agents.
Well, now, speaking of commissions and fees and so on, does your company charge about the same commission as everybody else?
Yes, we charge a standard commission, but Ron, as you know, on the state exam, that is a violation of the Sherman-Clayton Antitrust Act, so we cannot discuss commissions.
I
So
see, but
you need to know that for the state exam. He's trying to catch me. So I was a good student, though.
All right, let me ask you another question. Do you have to work on weekends?
Yes, occasionally. Business brokerage is a lot different than residential real estate. Most of our business dealings happen through Monday through Friday during normal business hours. We do have to work in the evenings on the weekends when we get a buyer and seller together to talk about a business. But at that point, the buyer already knows quite a bit about the business he's looking at and has already received, hopefully, some financial information on that business. So when he's getting that together with the seller in the evenings or on the weekends and we're there, they already know a good deal about each other, and hopefully that's going to result in a contract. So I don't know about you, but if I have to meet somebody at 6:30 at night, and I think there's a really good chance it's going to end up in a contract, I don't mind. But we do not work as many nights and weekends that a residential real estate agent would.
Well, now let me ask you this. Is there something unique about Boss?
There is a lot of things that are very unique about Boss. And, since you're talking to me about potential agents, I want to concentrate on the potential agents and not so much our clients. We do have a lot of benefits to our clients, both buyers and sellers, and how we work and how we operate and the procedures we have. But I want to concentrate on the agents themselves. We're very unique. There is no other company that I know of in Orlando that works the way we work. Normally what happens in residential real estate or business brokerage is a company will bring somebody on and it's straight commission, right, Ron? Typically it's straight commission. So it doesn't really matter to them if that person works out or not. And what happens is that they, for instance, I've been doing business brokerage now for about 9 years, and over the years I've seen business brokers that are very, very knowledgeable in the industry themselves, but they don't make very much money because they're not good at marketing themselves.
And you take up that slack.
And we take up that slack. And the problem I had when I was working for other companies in town was that I was very good at doing the marketing, and I would make a lot of money, but I got so busy that I could not keep up with the marketing. So I'd make a lot of money, and then I'd go through periods of time where I would not make very, very much money or no money, and then I'd make a lot of money. So it was feast and famine type situation. What we do at Boss Group is that we handle all the marketing for our agents. After you've been with the company for 90 days, we're going to be giving you all the seller and buyer leads. So it's very important that our agents succeed because we have an invested interest and we're spending lots of money on that marketing. So I want each agent that's a part of Boss Group to be successful. And what this allows us to do is that they're spending their time working with their sellers and buyers and putting deals together and not spending their time trying to market themselves. And it works out fantastic. It's a great situation. Plus, as our name says, we have group in our name, Boss Group. We work truly as a group. We have a central database that we keep all of our clients in, sellers and buyers. So as a company, we can target all of our sellers and buyers very easily instead of each agent having their own database. So it works out wonderful.
Well, now, let me ask you one last question. If somebody wanted to contact you, somebody getting out of the exam or just passed out of Climer School of Real Estate, ready to talk to you, how would they contact you?
I urge them to give me a call. You can give me a call at 407-329-3273. And please visit our website, www.bossgi.com. It's boss, like be your own boss or business opportunity sales specialist. And I'd love to talk to you. And to me, you have to be a good fit for us, and we have to be a good fit for you. So it's going to be a very casual conversation. It has to work out for both of us.
And they would ask for you personally, Jim?
They can ask for me personally. My name is Jim Parker.
Well, Jim, I have a present that I brought for you here.
Excellent.
I want to thank you for coming in. I'm going to give you one of these Climer School of Real
I
Estate
love
t-shirts.
I love it.
And wear that with pride. And
I think that's going to be a lot more comfortable than my suit. Thank you very much, Ron.
Thank you.